So, welcome to our sailing channel, SV Jus Dreaming. In a moment here, I'll be giving you a tour of the boat the way it was. I'll be doing some catching up work with you as far as where we have the boat today. But about a year ago, we purchased this 1995 Lagoon 37-foot catamaran. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, little condo on the water, they call them. And we're going to be attempting to rig this boat and sail it around the world. So, I'm hoping that you'll come along with us, and we can all learn a lot from what we're going to be doing here. A little bit of background. My wife and I have been owners and operators of a small equipment company in Arizona for the last 25 years. We've had a good number of employees and a lot of good customers. And about 3 or 4 years ago, I was watching a YouTube about some people that were sailing around the world on their sailboat, and I slowly got just really interested into it and got her interested in it. We've had boats our entire married life. I've been on boats all my life. My dad was a boat dealership, or had a boat dealership in the Midwest, so pretty familiar with boats, boat repair. It's an area that I have quite a bit of expertise in and a lot of experience in. Sailing is something that I used to do when I was young, and really enjoyed it, loved it, in fact, and was, a big draw to this is that I love sailing. They say that when you get on a sailboat, you've arrived at your destination. Wherever that sailboat is, you're there. You just put up the sails and you are where you want to be. And I think for me, that's really true. After buying this boat in Stuart, Florida, we did get to do a little sailing with it before bringing it into the boatyard and putting it up on the hard. That's what they call it when you take a sailboat out of the water and put it on land. So the beginning of the renovations began in earnest in June of last year, and I'm going to show you a little clip of what it was like when we brought the first load of personal stuff out to the boat, and we're really going to begin to get organized and get going on this thing as far as getting it prepped and ready. Our launch date is May 1st of 2018, so we're hoping to be in the water by then and actually on our way somewhere by then. Right now we haven't got a firm destination set. We're in South Florida. We're going to be going, for starters, I think just up the east coast of the United States, and we'll just kind of be breaking ourselves into the sailing life and breaking the boat in. We've done a pretty good amount of changes and modifications to this boat to make it the way we want. So the first step for our YouTube followers will be just to catch you up on what all we've done, and go ahead and click the subscribe button, and that way when I post a new video you'll be notified, and we'll go from there. So this first clip will be of us arriving on a hot summer time and trying to get a little bit organized. Well, good morning. After our first day of organizing and moving into our boat, this is what it looks like. That's our new generator there. So we are getting some things moved in. brought a lot of tools. Don't know what all I need. You never know what you're going to need in the middle of nowhere. Good morning. The mosquitoes are horrid. They're absolutely terrible. No fun at all. I brought a lot of our evap coolers. And they actually, this morning it's about 72 degrees in here. So we were able to sleep with the evap right there. We may upgrade to air conditioning just to get the humidity out of the room, but as far as temperature goes, it's pretty nice. So we got some sleep. That's all you need. Now I'm going to give you a quick tour of the outside of the boat. We have been scrubbing and blasting off the barnacles. It had a serious buildup. The boat had been sitting in the water for 3 years and had a pretty serious buildup on it. So we had to get that all scrubbed and sanded down, get ready for new boat bottom paint. The outside of the boat had taken a pretty good beating as far as things like stripes. The plan is to go ahead and get all those old stripes off, really buff out the boat, replace the Jus Dreaming insignia on it. I really like the name of the boat, so I kept that. But basically, we're going for a new look, you know, to make the boat look pretty new. So over on this rudder on the starboard side, it had some structural damage, so that had to be taken down and kind of fiberglassed over, and we're still kind of working on that even to this point. So the nice thing about a catamaran is you do have this space between the hulls to work, and it is a nice area. You can really put workbenches or park your vehicle under or whatever. It does make a nice shady area, a place to get out of the sun. So we really utilize that space, and later on you'll see how it became more useful. These hatches, these are escape hatches. If the boat gets flipped upside down, you're supposed to be able to open these hatches and escape the boat and pull yourself out. But the surveyor from the that we had hired to inspect the boat before we bought it declared that these hatches were not usable. They were no good for escape hatches. They were not certified. They were not the certified type. So they had to be replaced. And that turned into a pretty good sized project. So the chrome handle there is what you're supposed to pull yourself out with, out of that hole, if the boat ever flips upside down. So, okay, working on the escape hatches. These things have got to come off. And supposedly, in an emergency with the boat upside down, you're supposed to be able to pop this window out of here and grab that little handrail in there and pull yourself out. Let me tell you something. This thing is siliconed in. If you needed to get out of this hatch, you're completely screwed. So I gotta fix this. That's some bad stuff right there. Hatches? Hatches? We don't need no stinking hatches. Yeah, actually we do. And next time we're going to show you how we got those things off there. They were sealed on with 3M 5200, which is a permanent sealant. And it was a serious fight. That was about a week, maybe two, trying to get those things apart without destroying the boat. So I'm going to try to hold these videos down to about 10 minutes, and we look forward to seeing you on our next episode. Thanks for watching.